You've probably heard it a million times. Turn on two-factor authentication to stay safe online. But here's the truth that nobody really talks about. What if I told you that 2FA isn't as safe as you think it is, and in some cases having it on is no better than having it off? Let me explain why. Two-factor authentication sounds unbeatable. In order to log into your account, you need two things: a password and a second code, usually sent to your phone. Sounds safe enough, right? Well, it's not. Because today, the most common type of 2FA, the one that everybody uses, is also the weakest. SMS codes, and SMS has some massive problems, some you probably don't even know about yet. First, let's start with the biggest one: hijacking. Attackers don't need physical access to your phone in order to steal your codes. They don't need to hack your device, special tools, or anything like that. All they need is this one trick called SIM swapping. Here's how it works. A hacker finds out who your phone carrier is, the people who run your cell service, and then convince them to transfer your number to their SIM card. Once they do so, every call and text that's meant for you now goes straight to them, including your two-factor authentication codes. The crazy part is that this isn't some rare occurrence. SIM swapping happens all the time to celebrities, crypto investors, entrepreneurs, and even CEOs of major companies. All because SMS relies on a system that was never designed for security. But believe it or not, SIM swapping isn't even the scariest part. Even if you believe that your phone is perfectly safe and your number is locked down and can't be swapped, there are still ways to bypass 2FA. Today, hackers now use something called real-time phishing, a method that works by capturing your password and your 2FA code at the same time. And this isn't some old school fake websites that steal your passwords. The way it works is you visit a fake website that looks identical to the real one. As you enter your username and password, the attacker instantly forwards it to the real site. The real site then asks for your 2FA code, you enter it, and instantly that code is relayed directly to the hacker. The goal is for the attacker to log in with your credentials as soon as you enter your 2FA code, a technique that can bypass 2FA like it wasn't there. From a systems perspective, everything looks completely legitimate. No alarms, no warnings, just instant account takeover. And it gets worse. Let's say you have malware on your computer or phone, or even just a shady browser extension. It could be something as simple as dark mode for a website you're using. That's enough for an attacker to intercept your 2FA codes the moment they appear. On your phone, a malicious app can read the notification and forward it automatically. Using an email-based 2FA, if a shady browser extension compromises your inbox, every account tied to it becomes theirs, so just having your phone isn't enough. Okay, so if 2FA is weak and can easily be bypassed, what should we be using? Well, the problem isn't 2FA itself, it's actually which type you're using. Starting with the worst are SMS codes. These are way too easy to intercept, easy to phish out, and easy to hijack. Authenticator apps like Authy, Google Authenticator, or Microsoft Authenticator are a bit more secure than SMS, but can still be phished, especially if you enter your code in the wrong place. Attackers can still catch it. Your safest bet is actually hardware security keys. For example, something like Titan Key or YubiKey. These stop phishing entirely because the key will only work on the real domain you're trying to log into. If you're on a fake website, the key simply won't work. This is why massive companies like Google, Amazon, X, and even government agencies use hardware keys internally. But if you don't have a physical key on you at all times, don't worry. The next safest option is what's called passkeys. They replace passwords and 2FA entirely by using things like biometrics, so device-based cryptography. As there's no code to steal, nothing to phish, or anything to intercept. These are things like Face ID, Touch ID, and eye scanners. It's actually the closest thing we have to unhackable authentication right now. So is two-factor authentication as safe as we think it is? Well, yes, but choose which type you use wisely, as not all of them are secure. And as for SMS, it's not as safe as people may think it is. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, I'll see you at the next one.